Joey Logano was on fire in Chicago, and no, it wasn't a blown engine or a tire fire, it was his temper. Boiling, explosive, unfiltered. The usually composed Team Penske driver was steaming after the checkered flag flew, and the reason had everything to do with Ross Chastain, the driver who's become NASCAR's most unpredictable wildcard. But this wasn't just a case of post-race frustration, this was personal. It all started during the final chaotic laps of the Chicago street race. A course already infamous for its tight corners, narrow walls, and zero tolerance for mistakes. Drivers were threading needles at 120 miles per hour trying to survive the urban jungle. Then came lap 63, turn 1. That's where the chaos erupted. Ross Chastain slammed into the tire barriers on a restart, misjudging his entry, or maybe just pushing too hard. It triggered an instant pileup. Cars backed up, others dodging left and right. It was a street fight in the truest sense, and Joey Logano was caught in the middle of it.
Getting aggressive on the restart. Ross Chastain hits the tires at turn 1.
He got cleaned out into one, got the right rear a little.
We'll take a look here in the 20. Here's riding on board. Let's be quiet here and listen. Yep, he's got the rears locked up. Can't get slowed down. Ends up.
He wasn't the cause. He was just trying to get through. But then came turn 2, and everything changed. Chastain, back on track and visibly fired up, came in hot. He didn't lift. He didn't hesitate. He drove straight into the side of Logano's car, spinning him and setting off another chain reaction that wrecked Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and scattered the field like bowling pins. This wasn't a racing incident, not in Logano's eyes. On the team radio, he exploded. "Ross better get his freaking act together," he shouted. "I've got 6 cars piling into me because he can't think straight. And then he drives through me from 4 spots back. That's just stupid."
More contact, the 22's going around.
Ross just shipped you. Ross better get the information right before he goes and wrecks somebody. There's 6 cars behind me wrecking into me, and then he destroys me from 4 back.
You could hear the disbelief in his voice. This wasn't just about the spin, it was about the intent. After the race, Logano didn't retreat to his hauler to cool down. He didn't wait for a debrief. He marched straight to Ross Chastain's pit box and confronted him face to face. Cameras caught the tense exchange. Body language rigid, eyes locked, no fake smiles. Logano told the media afterward that Chastain admitted to wrecking him on purpose. "He flat out said it," Logano explained. "He said he meant to do it. That's not racing, that's retaliation, and it deserves a fine."
Did you think he wrecked you on purpose there?
I think so, yes. He admitted he wrecked me on purpose. He admitted it, which means he should get fined if he admittedly wrecks someone on purpose. That's not okay. And then that's twice this year on road courses. At the end of these things, I've been cost by Ross. It's over.
That's a bombshell in NASCAR terms. Drivers rarely admit intent, and when they do, it's usually accompanied by penalties. But this time, nothing. No fine, no points docked, no suspension. Ross Chastain left with a 10th place finish and a fresh round of enemies. Meanwhile, Logano, who finished just 1 spot behind him, was left picking up the pieces, literally and emotionally. And fans weren't sure what to think. Some said Chastain was just giving Logano a taste of his own medicine. After all, Joey isn't exactly known for being soft. He's made his fair share of bold moves and aggressive blocks over the years. He's been labeled a wreck-it racer more than once. But that doesn't mean he expected to be hunted down mid-race. Especially not like this. Chastain, for his part, stayed quiet. No public apology, no press conference, just a look that said, "I said what I said." So why did he do it? That turn 1 pileup was ugly. Chastain hit the wall hard. He may have thought Logano caused it. But the truth is, he didn't. The contact was part of a larger chain reaction, and Logano wasn't even in position to be the instigator. No one on Chastain's team pointed the finger at the number, 22nd. No radio message said, "Go get him." This was all Ross, in the moment. Unfiltered, a heat of battle decision that cost Logano a clean race and left Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with a busted car. Stenhouse, for his part, didn't mince words. He posted a video online of a watermelon, Chastain's signature fruit, getting smashed by a sledgehammer. It was a not-so-subtle dig at Ross's driving style. Fans laughed, but the message was clear: enough is enough. Logano wasn't laughing. "Typical Ross," he said. "He just sees red and doesn't think. That's the problem." And that's the narrative starting to build around Ross Chastain. He's talented, no one doubts that. He's aggressive, fearless, and capable of delivering thrilling moments. But he's also wreck-prone, impulsive, and now, according to some, a liability. This isn't the first time he's been at the center of controversy. In fact, it's becoming a pattern. At Circuit of the Americas, he tangled with multiple drivers. At Martinsville, it was more of the same. Each time, tempers flared, and the garage whispered, "When is NASCAR going to step in?" Because here's the bigger issue. If a driver can admit to intentionally wrecking another competitor and nothing happens, what kind of message does that send? Street courses are already dangerous enough. Concrete walls, no runoff zones, blind entries. Add in revenge tactics, and it stops being racing. It becomes something else entirely. It becomes warfare. Logano, to his credit, has built his career on calculated aggression. He's no stranger to controversy himself. But this was different. "When you admit it," he said, "you cross the line." And right now, NASCAR's silence is deafening. Fans are divided. Some say let them race, let them handle it like men, let the drama flow. But others want accountability, structure, a code. Because when drivers start policing each other, the risk goes way beyond wrecked fenders. It goes to reputation, trust, and ultimately, safety. So what's next? Does Joey get revenge? Does NASCAR finally hand down a punishment? Or does Ross keep doing Ross, grabbing headlines, racking up top 10s, and leaving a trail of busted sheet metal behind him? What happens the next time they line up side by side on a restart? Does one lift? Does anyone? Because make no mistake, this isn't over. Joey Logano versus Ross Chastain isn't just a racing rivalry anymore. It's a powder keg, and the Chicago street race was just the spark. So now it's your turn. Did NASCAR drop the ball by letting Chastain walk away without penalty? Or is this just what happens when two alpha drivers collide? Was Logano justified in his outrage? Or did he finally get a taste of the chaos he's dished out for years? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like this video if you love the drama, and don't forget to subscribe, because something tells us this feud is far from finished. Joey's looking for justice. Ross isn't looking back. And NASCAR? They're still looking for the rulebook. The next time these two hit the track, it won't just be about speed. It'll be about revenge.